Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to JAHAN-E. JAHAN-E is presenting its special episode of Memories 2021 Meet Aspirations 2022. And we have a special guest with us. We have Advocate Firdaus Wani. Firdaus Wani is a symbol of women empowerment. I extend my warm welcome to Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum, Firdaus.
Assalamualaikum, ma'am. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. I'm good.
So, Firdaus, now New Year is just approaching.
Yes,
new
ma'am.
hopes, new aspirations, new dreams, and lots of new things are waiting for us. But before we welcome and embrace the new change, new upcoming things, let's introspect ourselves and reflect upon the year 2021. So how was this year for Firdaus?
First and the foremost, a very good evening to everybody who is watching us. And Assalamu alaikum, adab. In Kashmiri, normally we don't say namaste, it's namaskar. And also Vare Chuva, Teak Point. So for everybody, I'm attached to. So 2021, I mean, everybody understands and knows that the beginning somehow was a little cold this year. As the COVID again came back and the period was quite dark. And during that time, I also got it. My parents got it. My brother got it. And there was a time when my doctor called me up and he told me that my younger brother, who is very young to me, still in his late 20s. So he told me that we are trying, but it seems difficult to save him. So situation was like that. My father was also in a bad condition, my mother. So, but ultimately everybody was saved, alhamdulillah. We celebrated everybody's birthdays and we were again together. So I believe it was dark also, but alhamdulillah, I still have every member of my family there who struggled and are alive. Yes, unfortunately, last year I lost my father-in-law, but this year we were able to celebrate birthday of my mother-in-law. So it was that ways at little dark. Once they were saved and everything was fine, that is something I'm full of gratitude. This year, again, I was enlisted as one of the topmost lawyers amongst the 100 lawyers by the Forbes. So that was again quite an achievement this year.
Congratulations, Firdaus.
Thank
It's
you
really
so
a proud moment even for us as well.
Yes.
You being the students of Hamdard are always trying to bring laurels to the institution and to us.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Then gradually, I was also enlisted as one of the rising stars by the leading magazine in the world of law fraternity, the Legal Era. So again, I was awarded that under 40 lawyers. I was one of the rising stars. So that was again one of the achievements. Apart from that, I was chosen as the additional standing counsel by the DSI-DC, that's one of the government entities. And you won't believe this, that I'm one of the youngest ones who was given this, because it's normally in your late 40s or so that you become a government standing counsel. But fortunately, by the grace of Almighty, I was chosen as one of the additional standing counsels for it. And apart from that, we were able to get number of corporate clients internationally, nationally, which seemed a little bit difficult this year because everybody was struggling. But somehow, by the grace of Almighty, the proposals were accepted, and we were able to benefit number of clients, and the team members in my office also got increased. And because of that, we were able to sort of sponsor number of litigants pro bono for their litigations. and we were able to help number of students also, because the more my law firm and I am able to do better, I sort of give to the society. That has been always a motto. One way or other, alhamdulillah, this has been a great year. And this was the year when my daughter started going to school. So that is also one of the milestones in my life. Apart from that, I think you and me, we had number of interactions together, number of programs we did. I was able to do number of programs with other organizations also. So I was able to part the information and knowledge that I have, and the aspirations I have, and my thoughts, I was able to put those across. Yes, unfortunately, somehow last year, while this year was ending and then we were discussing, even we said that we should be focusing on our health and we should be able to get some time for ourselves. I was not able to do that this year. So, but I think everything that ends well, I believe that maybe it was not meant to be this year, and it was for good. Now I feel that somehow this year I understood that you should not be only able to attach to others, but also should be able to detach yourself from number of things, because many a times you tend to interfere into lives of other people for their good, but somehow it gets suffocating for them, and it also sort of overburdens your mind. So at one point of time, you should learn to detach yourself from certain things. And it's not necessary that you should be doing everything, that I have to be perfect in everything. This is something that I learned this year, and I think I should be able to sort of follow it throughout.
Oh, wow, Firdaus, your year 2020 was full of achievements, recognitions, awards, happenings, services, and welfare, and whatnot.
Oh, I forgot this EduFame Singapore also. They bestowed me with the Woman of Substance Award. That is something that was the first one, I think, that came this year my way.
Yeah,
and it was the
opening on 8th March on the Women's Day.
Yes.
Yeah, Women of Substance.
Right.
Okay, Firdaus, so tell me that I know that you are at this position that you are influencing many youth, and I know many of them who are dreaming to live your life. You are an aspiration for them. Now, tell me that who was your influencer in 2021, or was one or many or none? It's up to you.
Why should I shy away from saying this, that one of the inspiration, not only this year, but throughout, has been Dr. Halima Saadia. I hope that you know her. And you should meet her. You will also get inspired.
Yeah, I'll try to meet her with your eyes. When I look at her at my own eyes, with my own eyes, she's entirely different than you are describing. So anyway, now for the time being, you leave Halima Saadia and then go ahead.
See, you were one of the inspirations. And apart from that, I think somehow this year, I mean, I have been always fan of my father, the way he has struggled, the way he has been at the top in the legal fraternity and otherwise, coming from a small place in Kashmir and today being in Delhi and member of Law Commission of India and everything. But this year I sort of tried to get inspired by my mother somehow. I felt this year that, she has been always overshadowed. Sort of that maybe I felt this year that she's the one who actually has sacrificed a lot. And sometimes, we in this modern world think number of things that we should not be following these old traditions and rules and all that. But somehow this year I felt following those principles also and keeping the family intact, following all those rules and regulations, that is one of the most difficult things. Actually, just getting away from the normal rules, principles, traditions, that is easier. Nowadays, people even support you also.
Yeah.
that yes, you are, like for example, in the royal family of UK, one of the daughter-in-laws, she left the family and she said that I have to, I'm not saying that she did wrong thing. I don't know what her condition situation is, but the queen for all these years following principles and keeping that crown intact. So that is very difficult, if protocols and everything. So same thing I felt somewhere, that my mother has allowed me to live the life of a princess, do whatever. Today I am something for her and for many of the people, but at the same time, all the principles, family tradition, everything that is intact there. And I have a mind of my own. I think this is because of my mother, because she also coming from Kashmir, then staying in Aligarh, then in Delhi, and attending so many meetings and conferences with my father internationally, nationally, but still being that Kashmiri woman at heart, and giving us that education and keeping us the way that she was meant to be, keeping us, not breaking the protocols and the principles of the family and the tradition. So this year I somehow felt that I should be doing the same thing. So many things this year I did was that I tried not to flout the rules and principles. I thought that, okay, I should be following all the principles and rules, and also at the same time doing something different. So this year she was an inspiration to me. And apart from that, I have been always inspired by Justice Leela Seth. May God bless her soul. We lost her a few years back. She was the first judge of Delhi High Court, and she has been always an inspiration to me, because she is someone I saw that she had a family, and at the same time she had her profession, and she did well. So I read her book, which is I think the name is Balance. I'm not able to get the correct name right now. I think yes, it's Balance. So how to balance, your personal life, your professional life, and at the same time also look into the mirror and to tell yourself, I'm fine, I'm good.
Yeah.
So
So nice of you, Firdaus. Even I have also great admiration for the women who have their families, and then
Yes.
along with that, they are successful professionals.
Yes, ma'am.
Even
I
I
think
think there's ago one of my friend, she informed me that she is going to like to be separated from husband. Some worse situations are going on, and she asked me to pray for her life. Then I was like greatly shocked, and my first question was why? Because we don't accept very easily these type of things. And
correct.
to me also, leaving the family, being separated from the family, and then being a successful woman is easier than living in the family and then performing the responsibility of a mother,
Correct.
of a
Correct.
wife, of a daughter-in-law, of a bhabhi, of a nand, of everything, and then being a professional is really a
Yes.
challenge.
I don't know if we have time, but I will tell you one thing, that a client came to my office, and somehow I was not aware that he has his he originates from the place my in-laws actually belong to. I was not aware of that. So we did that deal and everything and all that. So when I went to my in-laws place, so one of these neighbors came and he told me that this XYZ, he had come to us and he told us that he gave this case to you and all that, and he's happy and everything. And then we told him that she stays with her mother-in-law, and she visits this place also, and all of us know her, and she attends all these weddings also. And when we go to her place here, so she would feed us well, and she will sit with us, and she would act as if she is nobody. So he was very shocked to know that, acha, oh. And then he told them that if you will see her in office, you won't even imagine that this woman maybe going to places, attending weddings, feeding the guests and everything and all. So somehow I feel we should not forget about all these things. It is not anti-feminism actually to be a feminine, to have that characteristic, but at the same time, yes, you should not allow yourself to be exploited. That should not be there. And I think men have gradually started understanding this, and we should sort of it is a two tires of the life. So husband and wife. So everything, the more respect. I was, in fact, yesterday I was telling my husband that it is not only love that has to be there. It's also respect that has to be there.
Very true.
So,
Very
so
true.
once in relationship, there is respect. It is, and I would tell you one thing. I won't really say this, that in any relationship, a husband is not jealous of wife if wife is doing very good, or wife is not jealous of husband if husband is doing very good, if both are professionals. But there is a sort of a balance that you have to work out. That is very important. Even in siblings, we have rivalry.
Yes,
Even,
that's true.
sometimes even mother gets jealous of daughter, that everybody is asking her and nobody is talking to me. So it is everywhere. But if you want to keep a relationship, then you work on it. But yes, some of the relationships are very toxic. Very rightly, you should leave those. But if you know that the problem is very minute and it can be worked on, then you should work on it. It's very important to have somebody to share your happiness with. So
thank you, Firdaus, for sharing such beautiful words. And these are the pearls of wisdom, and that is coming out from a young lady.
You made my day, young lady.
Personal life, but you are talking like this, and I really appreciate, because nowadays it's very difficult to have the family life and to be in the joint family. And one thing I like very much, and I appreciate it, that we have to respect each other, husband and wife, and at some point of time you need more respect than the love. Love is the need of all the ages, but when you grow, when you are successful at your profession, that time you need that the respect you are getting from outside world. So at least a friction of that should be getting from the family, from the people around us in the family. So that is important to respect each
One
other.
more thing I would just tell you, that one day I gave it a thought, and I told this to my father. I said, see, I love you so much, but still I can't say tum, tu. I always say aap. So I love you, we are very close, but still that respect, that aap, that would actually make you happy, and also happy to me and to everybody who is listening to us. So this is what is there in a relationship between husband and wife. Although it's tum and tu, but that respect has to be there. If respect is not there, love doesn't really, it doesn't help.
Yeah, that's true. So now, Firdaus, is there anything that you wanted to do in 2021 but you couldn't do, and you are planning to fulfill that in 2022?
2022, if COVID goes away, and I pray, I want to travel more this year in 2022. I want to travel.
Which country is on the top?
Which countries? First, it's UK, then UAE, Singapore is there. I mean, it was there already for last 2-3 years. It's been there. We have been working on a number of things, but somehow it's getting delayed. And maybe we would start with Dubai. There is something coming up there. And then there is UK. I don't know. I mean, we have just planned it, but COVID, if it would allow me. So this year I want to travel more, 2022. In fact, there was something in Harvard also last year, and which unfortunately then we had to do online only. So yes, this year it's more of traveling, and I want to work on myself. I want to work on myself, because somehow I feel, my daughter wants me around her, and I want to make myself healthy, a healthier version of myself, so that she can get something from me.
And of course, healthier means happier, more happy than
happy.
you are now. Correct. Although I know you are very cheerful and you try to be cheerful all the time. Yes. But, yes. But there has to be genuine cheerfulness and happiness from within, if you are healthy.
I somehow, I don't know, every minute and second, somehow it's God's giving, that I every second remember Allah somehow. Maybe it's dua of my parents, and every second I feel, if I will make that sad face, then he is going to think I gave her so much, and I'm afraid of losing what he has given to me. So I am full of gratitude every minute and second, and I feel if he has not given me certain things which maybe I desired, they're not meant for me. And maybe I didn't know that, maybe they would cause some harm to me. I keep on telling this to my husband also. Many times certain deals fail. So I tell him that maybe there's some problem would have come. Even our daughter has started saying this. Oh, I did not, this Kinder Joy was not in shop, maybe because then I would have got toothache. That is why it wasn't there. This is now running in the family. So it is just that gratitude has to be there. I'm full of gratitude. And I think I'm grateful to Allah that you are also in my life. And you are an
Thank you very
inspiration.
much.
You are an inspiration to me. And I sometimes pray, that when we rise on the day of judgment, I should be able to recognize you. Because
Thank you very much, Firdaus. It's so nice, and you have made my day. You have made my day today. Now, Firdaus, tell me how this year is going to be for the lawyers.
Now, because physical hearings and everything has started, the work has started. I think that last year was or this year, it was a bit difficult for some of the independent lawyers and the lawyers who had just started this profession, because everything was virtual and all. And many clients which are walk-in clients and all, they were not able to get on them. So next year, it is just that in case the COVID goes away, then it would be a good year for everyone. But if it comes up, then it's again troublesome for many of the lawyers. But for some of the established law firms, this was a very great year, because we were able to, attend cases, multiple cases from multiple states and countries sitting at one place. So there was more of earning, much of money was there. So for established law firms and lawyers. But at the same time, we need to keep all those lawyers also in mind, who have started yet, or who were not able to get many of the clients. So I pray that this COVID goes away and we are able to, do work in a normal way. So that is what it is for the lawyers this year.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Firdaus. And I also pray along with you that this year should be COVID-free year.
Inshallah.
And inshallah, although we are listening the news of some other variant of virus, but anyway, now we have to live with them and we have to make it a habit. And this is the new normal that we have to adapt ourselves. I wish you all the best, Firdaus, for all the endeavors, and I wish for your daughter's success. I wish for your firm's success. I wish for your husband's success and for the entire family. May Allah bless you, your family, and you always be happy, cheerful, and prosper. Thank you very much for being with us. JAHAN-E Mann is grateful to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Take care and bye-bye.